So I sat down at my PC and like many of you, I asked myself, what is going on in the world of Fallout 76 today? Now eventually I was led to this post right here out on Reddit, which says, actual game-breaking bug. And this was presented by Callie's Respond or something like that. Callie's Respond. And it got a nearly 2,000 upvotes out on Reddit within like 24 hours. So I clicked into it. I'm like, well, what is going on here? So according to him and several others in the thread as well that actually replied, I'll get into it in just a moment in more depth. There's an area on the map in Fallout 76. If you go to this area, it'll freeze and then you're stuck in an infinite loading screen, basically indefinitely, and you lose your character because of that. That's a severe game-breaking bug. I'll show you where not to go on the map. Now, he's on Xbox One, and it seems like it may affect console players more than PC players, because I've been to that area on the map, and I'm going to tell you about my own experience with a freeze that I did have. But we're also going to be talking about where you can find the Alien Blaster Pistol in the game, and then going over your top comments, and then talking about the PvP system as well. But welcome back, my fellow Vault Dwellers and Wasteland Wonders, to Open World Games. So yeah, let's get into this post about this game-breaking bug. Now, he goes on to say this, as the title states, if you go east and traverse through the mire, there is a section near the river that causes your game to lock up, so you have to close out of the game. Additionally, your character gets stuck in a permanent loading screen that no amount of quitting and resetting fixes. Holy crap. And he says this, my friend has lost 2 characters this way now and confirmed both times we're in the same general area. I don't know if this is a common problem or a Russian roulette style bug, but it's worth mentioning. And then he says, since I honestly didn't think about the details, platform is Xbox One. And then again, there were replies. Now, this is the area on the map that he is talking about right here. I know that many of you have probably been to this area. Let me know if you have or have not. I know very important quests take you to this area of the map. I know I have been there, and I did actually experience a freeze of my own, which I was like stuck in a loading screen, and it would not get past the loading screen. I reset, and it continued to do that like over and over again. It took me literally 40 minutes or more of retrying just to get back into the game and getting past this indefinite loading screen. So, you know, from my personal experience, there is something that can cause that. Maybe that was what caused it, because I know I was playing in that area when I had problems. But I did get back into the game eventually. Now, probably wondering, well, it's just one person saying this. Well, again, there was others that did post about this underneath the same thread. They go on to say this, just found this the hard way. RIP 45 levels, a full set of T60 and my 50 cal and my Gauss rifle. This kind of blows. More than kind of, in my opinion. He says, what fixed it for me was loading in and closing a few times. That's what happened with me as well. So that's good news. So it sounds like he didn't lose everything. He eventually did get it back as well. So Bethesda did also reply out there as well. They actually have a Reddit account, like their official Bethesda Game Studio account, and they said that, please submit this to us. We're looking into it right now. So remember that there is going to be a patch November 19th. So they are going to be dumping in a lot of fixes into that patch as well. So, and it's going to be one of the biggest patches that we've seen today. And then the patches are expected to get smaller and smaller. Because that's going to be the big one. That's going to be the big fix for sure. Now, also, another poster says, I was exploring the area literally yesterday with my friend, and we didn't encounter anything like that. There are 2 important faction quests in that area, so we spent a lot of time near there and around the power plant. This was on PC. Lots of other comments here saying this area is fine on PC, so I wouldn't worry if you're reading this and you play on PC. Yeah. Again, you know, I've had freezes and it was a pain getting back into the game, of course, but it seems like it could be, you know, limited to certain people on maybe Xbox One or even just consoles. I'm not too sure, but Bethesda is actively looking into it. But I did want to let you guys know, if you are on Xbox One, you may want to watch out for that area. And if it does happen to you, just keep trying to reload again and again. I would be, if I was you, if you're a higher level, I would be a little bit persistent trying to get back into the game. But you can see this game has some major glaring problems here with certain bugs, and they need to be addressed, and they're going to be stomping those out, you know, as time moves on. But also, I did want to talk a little bit about another post that I did discover out there. It did say this: the anti-griefing measures allow for further griefing, and this was by Wedding Call or something like that. And they go on to say this: the PvP system allows players to use friends as spawn beacons and puts workshop owners at a disadvantage when defending. Yes, I actually went through this also during the beta, and it is such a pain. So they definitely need a better system for PvP, especially when it comes to workshops. I don't know if there's like a system where it can recognize, you know, tries. For example, you have a maximum of 3 tries to take over the workshop, and you as an attacker at access like waves. You have 1 of 3 tries, and then you're at 2 of 3 tries, and then 3 of 3. You can't really attack anymore. I don't know if they can add a system like that for defending and attacking workshops, because as it stands, you know, we were being attacked by someone at our workshop, and it was just like they were just constantly responding in on each other over and over, and became about which group had the most ammo, and that's not how PvP should be working in Fallout 76. Now, a lot of you guys are probably wondering, hey Robbie, where in the world do I find the Alien Blaster in Fallout 76? So check this out right here. This is going to be the location on the map, right where the marker is, right by this butterfly. So I'm going to mark that there. Basically, you go here, and you look for this ramshackled mess here, and then you find the tub, and there it is. It's going to be in this box. It's pretty easy to find. Of course, you're going to want this radiation suit on, and there it is. The Alien Blaster. It's so cool, but is it worth it? Well, I have yet to really discover that, because you also have to find ammo as well. So I'm going to show you guys how you can do that as well. I think this was discovered by 2 Dynamic, I believe it is, yes, on YouTube. So special thank you to him for discovering this. If you want to find the Alien Blaster pistol, you're going to need the ammo, of course, and that can be found right here. It's just to the west of the 76 vault, and it's inside of a bunker, and it's pretty easy to find that ammo. But from what we can see, the Alien Blaster does not actually have a lot of ammo. I mean, damage, excuse me. So there's other better weapons out there, but it is a cool, unique, rare weapon that you can actually find, and I think it's a fun weapon to find for sure during your playthrough. Now, let us go over your top comments. Remember, leave a comment down below if you want it to be featured in an upcoming video. And also, I did want to mention to you guys, if you find anything cool in the world of Fallout 76, don't forget to submit your findings by using the form in the description below. Some really cool stuff is always coming in related to settlement builds, you know, rare weapon finds, and so much more. So get to submitting your finds, and I will credit you, of course. So the first top comment comes from Zucker, who says this: I want to see an update that allows you to change your icon on the map to signify you are a trader or something, so you can make your camp a shop or an arena or something like that. So, man, I totally agree with you on this one. And the cool thing is, we are going to be getting factions in Fallout 76, like official factions that apparently we will be able to join up. And they're going to be PvP-centric as well. And honestly, I hope that they consider adding factions for both PvP and PvE, because I think the majority of us are enjoying PvE in this game, and we're not really playing PvP just yet. Maybe we will be, but I think for the life of Fallout 76, I think PvE is where it's going to be for the most part. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that statement. But yeah, I do hear you on this one. It would be cool to see them add some sort of system where you can just look on the map and kind of just look at a player's icon or highlight over them and get some details and go, You know what? I am going to try to join this random. Of course, perhaps trolls could use this to bait in players. But honestly, I haven't been seeing too much in the way of trolling just yet in Fallout 76. So at least that's the good news there. Next top comment comes from Buzzman, who says, how about getting rid of that depth of field and motion blur on PC? Let us toggle it off. Yeah. It is, I think it's so freaking ugly. I want to see that completely gone on PC. So I agree with you on that one. They need to have some sort, I'm surprised it's not already in the game where you could just toggle that on and off. But I agree with you. It is so freaking ugly as I'm playing Fallout 76. I see this horrible blur that's happening around. It's more when I look down at the ground, by the way. It's not constant. But it's still, for me personally, very distracting. And they should have had a system in the game where you could just shut it on and off already. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned here to Open World Games for more, Fallout 76 and open world gaming goodness. I'm going to be exploring the wasteland with my new alien blaster. There's aliens out there, guys. It is confirmed. But yeah, let me know what you would like to see from upcoming videos as well, and I'll try to get to those videos too. But guys, thanks again, and I will see you back in the wasteland. Take it easy.